shave my armpits, which clearly I should. I should hesitate after that, let people take that in, maybe sit down, have a drink, maybe pop to a therapist. Somehow, it seems incredibly aggressive culturally. And I think I shaved my legs once as a teenager, and I just thought, fuck that, are you joking?
Yeah, when I go out clubbing, I get attention.
And I remember standing outside the cinema, and this really short guy walked past, and he didn't just grab my bum, he like cupped it, and I just kind of went, whoa, what the fuck was that? Turned and I saw him, I saw who it was, and I was kind of shocked at first, and then he walked behind me. And then I said to my boyfriend, that guy just touched my bum, like my actual bum, you know, because I'm wearing a dress, like, and
when I was 20, I must have been 19, 20 I suppose, we went to this bar at some point, and I was leaning on that, and I often wear tops that reveal my armpits, but that's because I happen to like my arms, and like, they're my favourite bit of my body, the bit between the bottom of my face and the top of my breasts, and that works. And so I have my armpits out, so I'm leaning on the bar, and this guy standing next to me tugs my armpit hair and says, "What's that for?"
I was on the bus the other day, and my friend Kate doesn't drink, she's actually allergic to alcohol. And these guys, one of these guys sat next to her really kind of abruptly on this bus, and kind of bashed into her, and I was on the seat behind with my other friend. And there were about 6 or 8 guys, and they're big guys, and they could do whatever they wanted really on this bus, and I just lost it. And he turned round and he said to me, "Why are you being so fucking violent?" And I'd literally just said to him, "Mate, she doesn't want to sit next to you, come on now, leave it out, like, whatever." And Kate was just kind of frozen up against the window. And I just lost it. I was like ringing the bell, I was up out of my seat, I was like, "If you don't fucking move right now, I'll throw you down the stair." And I don't know what it is. It's that sort of motherly thing. I suppose I don't like other people being treated the way I used to be treated, so I kind of flare up the big guns.
And it's fine, it's odd. I realise it's really culturally odd, and that's okay. And people talk about it, and then we move on, and we talk about something else, because there's more to me than my armpits. I've got this fabulous bit between my neck and the top of my breasts.
A girl I know who has a very generous breasts, and they're often like quite present. And I wasn't there, but she told this story that she said that a guy just came up to her and just grabbed one, and she gave him an absolute talking to. She's really like, she can be a bit scary when she's like getting angry about stuff. So she got really angry with him and said, "How dare you, and it's so disrespectful," and blah, blah, blah. And then he punched her in the face.
maybe because you...
So, and then his friend was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry about my friend, you know, he's really drunk." And then he said like, "But, you know, you were kind of asking for it."
Not like you expect it to happen, but it's not a shock as in someone like reaching in and taking your purse or something, you know. It's something that has happened, you know, it happens in clubs. You know, it's not a good thing, but you do get a bit used to it, I suppose.
So when I was 16, I had a boyfriend who was a bit older than me, and I suppose he was like first love and whatever. And he used to get drunk a lot, and kind of used to force himself on me, I suppose, and I didn't know at the time that wasn't okay.
And stuff like that happens.
I suppose it is. I suppose it was like rape, actually, because I was saying no, and it was still going on. And actually, at times, I thought, I'm in a position where I can bite off your fucking penis right now, and that's all I want to do, because you're making me so unhappy. But you don't. And I don't know why you don't do that. I think it's really sad that girls don't know that that's okay to say, "No, I don't want this," and stop. It's like there's some unwritten code, I guess.
I guess that's a way of putting it.